on our team.
Yeah. Let's go at 16.
Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our
You are looking live at Ellis T. Johnson Arena on the campus of Morehead State University, nestled in the foothills of eastern Kentucky and a mere 63 miles west of the center of the basketball universe. Good evening, everybody. I'm Chris Pullum. Joining me shortly will be Matt Anderson, and welcome to this broadcast on MyTown TV. It is the Restoration RX pregame show, and tonight we've got a 16th region semifinal that feels like it's going to be decided by shot-making poise and who handles the big moment. Ashland punched its ticket with a statement win over Rowan County, and they did it in the way that great tournament teams do, with their best players playing their best. Point guard Elijah Neal was in complete control of the game, while senior Caleb Clark was dominant, and Ashland never let Rowan County breathe. On the other side, Raceland, they survived a grinder, a Morgan County team that just wouldn't go away, and the Rams had to win it with toughness, composure, and late-game execution. So now it's power offense versus hard-nosed resistance. It's Raceland and Ashland with a trip to the regional championship on the line right here on MyTown TV.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him. You can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return. Fresh. Fuel. Clarks.
Ashland Credit Union is proud to offer 10 $1,000 scholarships to empower students taking the next steps on their journey. See website for more details or email scholarships@ashlandcu.org for more information.
Pick six for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick six, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick six meal for two for $19.99.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Ashland deserves leadership that is steady and strategic with a bold vision for the future. That's exactly how I lead. Forward with smart growth. Forward with responsible budgeting. Forward with safe neighborhoods and strong infrastructure. Forward with the opportunity for the next generation. I'm Amanda Clark, and I'm asking for your vote for the Ashland City Commission on May 19th.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home. With expert clinicians offering personalized care, we're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
And we're back with the Restoration RX pregame show live here on MyTown TV. And as always, all of our programming is fueled by Clark's Pup and Shop and John Clark Oil and presented by Big Sandy Superstores. Let's talk about Raceland. They're coached by Joe Bryan in the orange and white, and they've been one of the toughest outs in the region all season long. They come in 20 and 11 on the season, averaging just under 62 points a game, and they can stretch you 35% from behind the three-point line as a team. And the reason they're so dangerous, it's simple. We take a look at their key players, and it starts with Mr. 1500, who recorded his 1,500 point on his last shot on Saturday night to win the game for Raceland. Well, let's start with Charles Welsh, actually. The double-double guy the other night, averaging 10.7 rebounds, 58% from the floor on the season, plus he blocked a lot of shots. And then Jonah Arnett, leading them in scoring 17.5 points, 3 boards, shooting 40% from behind the three-point line. As we mentioned, he recorded his 1,500th point just the other night in their win over Morgan County. And Matt, your thoughts on this Raceland team that gave Ashland a real test earlier in the season?
You know, we saw them just a couple weeks ago, and they can do some things. You know, Arnett has a good stroke from behind the line. He's a great athlete. I think everybody knows his athletic abilities. And then Welsh, you know, any big man down low is going to give us something that we might not be able to handle. So they'll pose some threats for us tonight. But, you know, we didn't have Elijah Neal in the first matchup, so that'll be something different that they'll have to contend with, and should be a good one. And
you mentioned it, when Ashland has struggled this year at times, it's been with a big guy who can get up and down the floor, but also can establish himself both offensively and defensively inside. And Charles Welsh so far this season has been just that. And you know, that's something that Ashland will have to contend with. They usually counter with Caleb Clark. He has all season, Matt, had the tough assignment of picking up the other team's big guy, and that's been whether the big guy is 6'2" or the big guy is 6'10". It's been Caleb Clark's responsibility.
Yeah, he's faced that challenge every night for basically 2 years now, and happens to do that and be our leading scorer. So I don't think that there's anything that he's afraid of or anything that he can't do. And you know, we're the 7-time defending champs for a region, and Caleb Clark's been around for a bunch of those, so I feel good with him on the floor.
You know, and those aren't the only two players you need to watch out for. Eli Evans has stepped into a starting role for the Rams this season, here late in the season. He's been effective. Also off the bench, Josiah Large, the 8th grader, came off against Morgan with 5 of 8 from behind the three-point line, hit 1 from the logo. When you can bring an 8th grader off the bench who can stroke from the logo, Matt, you're a pretty deep team.
You know, that's one of those March moments where kind of an unsung hero can step up and shift the tide in what would have been a close game otherwise. So we're going to have to know where he's out on the floor all the time, and I think he'll probably get some more minutes tonight than we saw of him in the first matchup.
We're going to take another break. We'll be right back. with the Restoration RX pregame show on MyTown TV.
Mom, what's for dinner?
You know, I want everybody to walk into Dutch Miller Key with as much confidence as I've got going down this hill.
I'm not sure a first-timer should be picking up this much speed.
88 miles an hour?
He's looking a little wobbly.
Ooh. That's still pretty good. For a limited time, check out 0% APR for 48 months on select new Tellurides, Sorrentos, and Sportages, and be sure to ask about 90-day deferred payments.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX. Water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX at 606-694-6946. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
Bong, bing, boom, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong, bingly, bongly, bing. Brilliant. Bong, bing, boom, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong, bingly, bongly, bing.
When you're ready for your next chapter, Jamie Lynn Barker at Century 21 makes it simple. Personalized service for buying or selling. Guided every step of the way. Call 606-831-5227.
Okay, Ashland, it's time to relax.
I'm David Salisbury, your current District 1 County Commissioner, and I ask for your support in the May 19th primary. Our physical court is driven economic growth through tourism, bringing new opportunities and investment to our community. From the new racetrack to our new 100,000 square foot sports complex, not to mention hosting 2 of the top 5 concerts in Kentucky, Rock the Country and Healing Appalachia. I am your 24/7 commissioner working for you every day. Humbly, I ask for your vote on the May 19th primary. Proven results, steady leadership, and continued success.
Back with the Restoration RX pregame show live from LST. It's Chris Pullum and Matt Anderson. And, of course, all of our programming fueled by Clark's Puppet Shop, John Clark Oil, and presented by Big Sandy Superstores. We talked about Raceland before the break. Let's check in on the Ashland Tomcats, coached by Ryan Bonner in their maroon and white. They bring one of the most explosive offenses you'll see in the state tournament scene, averaging 76 points per game, 51% from the floor, 38% for the team from behind the three-point line, and they come at you in waves. And they do it mainly with their key players, and it all begins at the point guard position with Elijah Neal, who just toasted Rowan County on Saturday night. Elijah, 16 points, 4 assists per game, and unfortunately, KHSAA doesn't keep stats, but he would have to be among the state leaders in that category. Drew Smith, who missed the game due to an ankle situation on Saturday, is back and ready to go tonight. His 18.7 points per game will be needed against this tough Raceland team. And then, of course, Caleb Clark, 20 points, 5.8 rebounds, 46.8% from 3 on the season. It doesn't take a lot. He's not a high-volume shooter, but when he does, he usually knocks him down, Matt.
You know, the Tomcats have an explosive offense, and they showed that the other night against Rowan County. And, Caleb had 30, and so I'm looking for them to come out with a similar performance tonight. We obviously play with a lot of confidence on this floor. Mm-hmm. When you come in winning 21 in a row, every single kid on that bench has never experienced a loss here, and Ryan Bonner hasn't either. So there's a lot to rely on, and that means a lot tonight. And if we're fortunate enough to win, it means even more tomorrow night. So I'm looking forward to this matchup, and I expect good things out of the Tomcats.
Final break. When we come back, we'll be just a few minutes closer to tipping this one off. It's Ashland and Raceland right after this on MyTown TV.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust, and the community you love.
Mom, what's for dinner?
I'm Jamie Reese, your Boyd County Sheriff, and on May the 19th, I respectfully ask for your vote because protecting your families is not political, it's personal.
From the ground up, trust the pros at JR's Concrete. Residential or commercial, reliable, professional, done on schedule. Call 606-465-2601 today. Trust the pros at JR's Concrete. We pour it right.
First National Bank is proud to support the 16th Regional Tournament. Just like these athletes, we're committed to dedication and teamwork, on and off the court. From banking to big dreams, we're here for you. First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I am DJ Reimer, a candidate to serve you on the Ashland City Commission. I believe in teamwork, dedication, and making our community stronger. Together, we can tackle the challenges Ashland faces and create opportunities for all of our residents. Let's work together to keep Ashland moving forward. And on November 5th, vote DJ Reimer.
I want to thank everyone who joined us for the Restoration RX pregame show. Now I'm going to throw it over to our colleague, Mike Miller, who's with Raceland coach Joe Bryan. Mike, take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. I'm with Raceland coach Joe Bryan. And Coach, big win over Morgan County to get you into this semifinal tonight. Had to come back, showed some resiliency in your team. A tough matchup tonight, but not unattainable to beat this Ashland team. What was your message to your team before tonight?
Yeah, just that. It's a really good basketball team, but so are we. You don't get to the Final Four of the region and not be able to play at this game. We got a really good basketball team. We're physical. We're tough. They may be a little better than us offensively and talent-wise, but I love my group, and they play their tails off, and we're going to give it everything we got here for the next 32 minutes.
All right, Coach, good luck. Thanks for your time. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Mike. That was Raceland coach Joe Bryan with his words right before we tip things off here. And, Matt, we've got about 40 seconds before starting lineups. Any final thoughts? It does look like Drew Smith, who missed the game Saturday, will be in the starting lineup tonight for Ashland.
You can't play for the championship if you don't win this one. So you only focus on this one and let tomorrow take care of itself.
Very well said. And as I mentioned, Drew Smith back in the starting lineup. Jalen Strader started the other night in his place, and Ashland didn't skip a beat, although he doesn't bring the three-point threat at this stage of his career that Drew Smith does. He does bring defensive intensity, and he really understands the game. So look for him to get involved also early and often. Another player, Elijah Owens, had a fantastic game. Justin Hughes did as well. But now we're going to go over to Chuck Risk with tonight's starting lineups.
Once again, good evening and welcome to Morehead State University, the LST Johnson Arena, and the 2026 16th Region Boys Basketball Tournament. In tonight's second semifinal, the runners-up of the 64th District, the Tomcats of Ashland Blazer, meet the runners-up from the 63rd District, the Rams of Raceland. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting team, Ashland. For the Tomcats, starting at guard, a 6'2 freshman, number 5, Elijah Owens. At forward is 6'4", sophomore, number 2, Justin Hughes. At guard is 6'3", junior, number 3, Elijah Neal. At guard is 6' senior, number 12, Drew Smith. And at forward is 6'4", senior, number 32, Caleb Clark. Ashland has a record of 19 wins and 9 losses. The Tomcats are coached by Ryan Bonner, assisted by Brian Lemaster, Troy Lee Thomas, Tyler Dodson, and Nick Miller. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the home team, Raceland. For the Rams, starting at guard, a 6' junior, number 10, Jacob Waller. At guard, a 6' junior, number 12, Jonah Arnett. At center, a 6'7" senior, number 52, Charles Welch. At forward, 6' junior, number 3, Eli Evans. And at forward, a 6' senior, number 1, Eli Kane. Raceland has a record of 20 wins, 11 losses. Rams are coached by Joe Bryan, assisted by Eric Keaton, Matt Gilbert, and Tyler Morris. The officials assigned to this game, Benny Campbell, Brian Napier, and Dylan Fields. Alternate official, Ralph Puget.
There you go for the Raceland Rams. It's Jonah Arnett, Charles Welsh, Eli Caines, Jacob Waller, and Eli Evans for Ashland. It will be Drew Smith, Justin Hughes, Elijah Owens, Elijah Neal, and Caleb Clark. Now up front, it's Waller, guarded by Owens, trying to find someone to get open. Ashland really overplaying out in the passing lanes. Waller will reset. Tapped away by Owens. Over to Hughes. Hughes in transition all the way to the rim. Had it tapped away by Waller. Possession will stay with the Tomcats.
Right off the bat, I think you see the thing that separates us from Raceland tonight.
Just quickness and athleticism all over the floor.
Hard to match up with.
Caleb Clark on the cut. Nobody picked him up. I think there was some miscommunication between Arnett and one of his teammates that it allowed Caleb Clark just to cut to the low block and get the easy bucket. Evans, his shot blocked by Hughes. Picked up by Caleb Clark. Tomcats off and running again. Here's Smith. Hughes, one more to the corner. Owens, 3-ball, got it.
Tomcats look focused early.
Elijah Owens with a triple, staying hot from Saturday night. Owens I think he had 21 on Saturday night. Now it's Waller with a step on Neal. Waller trying to get all the way to the rim, and it's off of Neal, so the Rams will have it out of bounds underneath
Chris,
their own basket.
Chris, you mentioned Owens staying hot. It's very important to feel comfortable shooting in a gym, and it seems like he does here at Moorhead.
He certainly has looked it so far. Arnett now outside against Clark. Skip pass to Evans. Evans couldn't get anywhere. Here's Caines. Caines harassed by Owens. Now it's Welsh. Here's the mismatch for Raceland. Kicks out. 3 by Caines off the mark. It'll be Ashland's ball going the other way.
3 straight good defensive possessions for the Tomcats. It's what we've come to expect from them the last several years, a commitment to defense.
It was really their defense against Rowan that, of course, Owens, check that, Neal created so much off the bounce, but their defense was so tough against Rowan. And that was the difference.
Yep.
Here's Clark, thought about it. Neal trying to turn the corner on Caines and does. Kicks it back out to Clark. Clark now on the drive through the contact from Welsh and gets the finish.
Perfect from the field so far.
Clark with 31 against Rowan. Already with 4 in this one. Owens went for the steal, didn't get there. Here's Waller. Scramble by Ashland. Welsh with the shot, but he's fouled on the way up. I believe that will go against AO. It is. The freshman Elijah Owens picks up his first foul of the game.
Little gamble on defense leads to that usually.
Welsh, a 76% free throw shooter on the season. Toes the line. First one, back iron, no good. We talk about the way Ashland defends. They are comfortable being uncomfortable, and if you aren't also comfortable being uncomfortable, it's going to be a long night for you when you play the Ashland Tomcats.
Rarely are you going to put them in a situation they haven't been in before. Battle tested by Coach Bonner.
So Welsh gets 1 of 2. Jalen Strader rises off the Ashland bench. He'll check in at the next opportunity. Here's Owens in the corner. Thought about it. He'll take it. 3 ball, no good. Clark had the rebound, but Waller took it off his hands. Here's Jacob Waller now. Open floor. He'll back it out. Now Hughes will pick him up. Mouse in the house with Welsh inside, matched up on Neal. Evans takes it. Misses the shot, gets his own board up, no good. Welsh pulls the board, no good.
Oh.
And we've got a hold inside.
It's on CC, I think.
Oh, that's Elijah Owens, and that's his second. So he'll be down most likely for the rest of the first half.
It's a shooter that's, in rhythm like that, you hate for him to have to sit for a majority of the first half.
Waller, straight up to Welsh. Welsh drops down to Waller, blocked by Strader, but they're going to get Strader with the foul. It's a good design play there by Raceland to send Waller to the corner and then read how the defense plays him. You see right here, Strader went over the top, Waller cut baseline. Looked like Strader might have got there. Regardless, it'll be Waller on the line shooting 2, where he's a 62% free throw shooter on the season.
Don't think that Jalen Strader won't block your shot. We've seen it more than once this year.
Only a freshman, Strader. Got to figure by the time he is a senior and leaves this program, he's going to do some big things, Matt.
Yeah, he needs to start growing like his brother did. That'd be a sight to see, something to contend with for sure.
LeBryant Strader, former Ashland QB.
He's in the house tonight.
Yep. Yeah. Smith's going to back it out. Here's Clark. He'll give it up to Neal. Neal resets with Arnett on him. Neal, crossover around Arnett, kicks to Strader, corner 3. Got it!
Attaboy.
The freshman, Jalen Strader, rises and fires for the triple. Ashland with a 10-3 lead.
You're going to have to learn that you can't leave any Ashland kid.
No,
you can't
really
leave
can't.
them. They're going to knock it down.
Waller finds Evans. Evans trying to go to work on Hughes. Evans is a terrific athlete at the 3 spot for Raceland. That shot by Welsh off the mark. It'll be Ashland's ball deep in the corner. But don't sleep on Eli Evans, because he can go up in traffic and 2-hand smash it on you.
Yeah, Raceland brings some good athletes to the table as well.
Neal. Clark. Ashland now with that spread offense. Really just try to work the right matchups. Hughes. Shut down by Canes. Here's Drew Smith. Clark, baseline drive. Had to kick to the corner to Hughes. Hughes, one more. Smith, rise, fire, triple, off the mark.
In and out.
Evans with the board. Quickly up to Waller. Waller with a hesitation to the rim. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound controlled by Strader. He wants to push tempo. Has Smith, corner, 3 ball, off the mark. And that will stay with Ashland, as Jacob Waller was the last Ram to touch it. So Ashland will have it out of bounds underneath their own basket.
Drew needs to keep shooting, shake off the rust from not playing a couple nights ago.
Clark up front with Arnett on him. Elijah Neal now will back up and move the chess pieces around. Neal left it for Smith. Smith lifts his defender, kicks to Hughes, corner 3, off the mark. Rebound Arnett. Jonah Arnett, quick three. No good. Caleb Clark now trying to push tempo. Ahead to Strader. Strader. Neal on the trail. Neal. Hughes. Smith. Thought about it. Should have taken the first one. Smith's second one, no good.
Welsh is definitely affecting our ability to get to the rim in these half-court sets.
Now Waller will slow things down for the Rams. Canes couldn't run it down, so it'll be Ashland's ball on the Raceland turnover, and that will take us to the first media break. And this one brought to you by Restoration RX. We'll be right back after this.
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX. Water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX at 606-694-6946. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
It's 10-3 Ashland with 2:19 left in the first period. Mike, you were listening in to Raceland's huddle. What did Coach Joe Bryan have to say?
Yeah, Chris, we've got some substitutes on, and he was going over the defensive assignments of who's in, who's out for Ashland, and also his substitutes. And he was encouraging to his team, saying, look, we haven't made a shot. We're only down 7 with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Settle down, make some shots. We're in this game. Guys, back to you.
Thank you. And the substitute as the take by Hughes missed, and now it's the microwave, Josiah Large, in the game for Raceland. All he did was knock down 5 threes against Morgan, the 8th grader. Evans shot, no good. Rebound Clark.
That is true. Raceland hasn't made a field goal.
No. Smith on the drive. Smith with the finish.
Ankle looks okay to me.
Yeah, saw one go through. Maybe that'll wake him up a little bit from behind the three-point line. Of course, we said earlier he missed the game against Rowan. Not because he couldn't play. Coach Bonner felt that he could have played if he needed him, but he was going to rest him if he could. Now here's Welsh. Tapped by Neal.
Man, what effort.
And that one off of Neal, but Neal just was not going to give up the layup, was he, Matt?
No, you know what? That's a beautiful play right there. It's like almost like a quarterback throwing it away. Mm-hmm. That's the best thing you could do is get in there and muck it up. So perfect.
Raceland needs to get it in. There's Welsh right in the middle of the paint as Clark just turned his head for a second. And there's that athleticism from Eli Evans we talked about. Rebounded at the rim. Strader, trail three, got it. Jalen Strader, his second triple of the game, and Ashland's lead now 15-5. Raceland shooting just 9%. That takeaway by Neal. He has a step on Waller, and he'll get the finish in transition. Ashland now picking up the pressure full court. Arnett. Here's Waller. Evans, free on the wing, looking inside to Welsh. Here's Josiah Large trying to get around Neal, nowhere to go, and thought Arnett was bouncing out to the three-point line. Instead, he made a back cut. That miscommunication didn't cost him because Ashland touched it last. Here's Waller with 33 seconds left on the clock. Waller harassed by Elijah Neal up front. Waller just trying to get free. Neal with a poke away. Picked up by Hughes. Now it's Neal. Neal behind his back. Neal splits the defenders.
My goodness.
Hammered, but no call.
Wow.
Arnett trying to answer back the other way. Finger roll, no good. Rebound Hughes, 10 seconds. Ashland with another shot at it. 7. Here's Neal. Smith from 3 in front of the bench, no good, and rebound Welsh, and that will do it for the first quarter. It's Ashland 17, Raceland 5. We're going to take a break. You're watching the 16th Region Semifinals here on MyTown TV.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him. You can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel. Clarks.
You know, I want everybody to walk into Dutch Miller Key with as much confidence as I've got going down this hill.
I'm not sure a first-timer should be picking up this much speed.
88 miles an hour?
He's looking a little wobbly.
Ooh.
That's still pretty good. For a limited time, check out 0% APR for 48 months on select new Tellurites, Sorrentos, and Sportages, and be sure to ask about 90-day deferred payments.
Back to start the second quarter. Ashland with a 17-5 lead. Mike Miller was listening into the Ashland huddle. What did you hear, Mike?
Yeah, Chris, Coach Bonner really pleased with the effort from his team so far. One thing he wanted to make the defense even more tenacious. He said, don't let them run their stuff. Keep them to one side and try to cut down on those ball reversals because they're trying to spread them out and drive them. That was the defensive message from Coach Bonner. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Mike. And usually when Bonner has a defensive message, his team responds. We'll see how they do on the other end, Matt.
Yeah, Coach Bonner's got my full stamp of approval.
It's amazing. He's never lost a 16th Region tournament game, yet he's also never been named 16th Region Coach of the Year. As Drew Smith finally,
there we go,
buries one from deep. Ashland out to a 20-5 lead. Ashland shooting 53% from the floor, 40% from 3.
They were 28% just a minute ago, so they've hit a couple in a row, Strader and now Smith, so it's a good sign.
Ashland just not allowing any pass to be easy for Raceland.
Raceland 1 of 12 from the field.
Canes drops it to Waller. Waller gets the finger roll, and the foul will go against Neal. That's Elijah's first. And that's Raceland's second basket of the game. So Waller at the line again, a 62% free throw shooter for his third attempt of the night. That one rolls in. Charles Welsh now back on. Eli Evans will take a break for the Rams. .720 remaining here in this first half, a first half that's been dictated on both ends by the play of the Ashland Tomcats, as Caleb Conway is now at the table for Ashland. The senior will check in at the next opportunity, which may be now.
Did you see the English Neal put on that ball?
But he's a heck of a pool player, too.
Masterful. I wonder if he can throw a curveball.
So Drew Smith will come off, take a break. Here's Strader. Back to Hughes. Caleb Clark now up front as Ashland's just working on matchups, trying to find the advantage. Neal now. He'll try to turn the corner, spin on Waller, and called for the travel. I think the contact with Waller, not that it was illegal contact, it just sort of threw him off his rhythm, and Elijah Neal with a rare turnover. Here's Arnett now, bringing it up against Elijah Neal. Neal on one foul so far. Drew Smith back at the table for Ashland. Welsh gets the finish on Conway. Got Conway caught on the high side. Did a great job of sealing to the baseline side. Ooh. And Caleb Clark with the shooter's roll on the other end. Let's say the dunker's roll on the other end. Clark again up and in. Clark now with 10 points in the game, and Coach Joe Bryan wants a full timeout. We're going to take one too. You're watching the 16th Region Semis right here on MyTown TV.
From the ground up, trust the pros at JR's Concrete. Residential or commercial, reliable, professional, done on schedule. Call 606-465-2601 today. Trust the pros at JR's Concrete. We pour it right.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Let's go to Mike Miller with the report from the Raceland Huddle. Mike.
Yeah, guys, Coach Bryan was talking. It was more of an offensive timeout. As we talked about, Coach Bonner was talking before, don't let them run their stuff. Don't let them get reversal. Coach Bryan was talking to his team, trying to use that aggressiveness on defense against Ashland, look for some backdoor cuts and some times to where they could actually drive to the basket and kick out for an open shot. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Mike. Raceland's ball out of bounds underneath. Oh, we looked like it. Oh, money. So Evans bringing it up against Neal, and that was Mike Miller who gave us the report. Mike was on the call for the last game, which was Russell. As Evans missed the shot, that one over the end line. It will stay with Raceland for that Russell-Boyd County game that Boyd was able to pull away at the end, but Russell really pushed Boyd County to their limits in that game. And, of course, right now, if it stays to form as what we have here, it could be another Ashland-Boyd County matchup in the championship. Clark, finger roll, up and in.
That's 6 in a row for CC.
Now that is 10. Welsh on the other side, fouled by CC. As Ashland did not balance defensively, just left Welsh on the other end by himself.
Either let him have it or make sure he doesn't get it on the glass.
Charles Welsh now back to the line. As we mentioned before, 81% from the line on the season. Drills that one.
It's a good percentage for a big man.
Strader, Hughes gets the baseline on Welsh, kicks back out to CC. CC spins back, leaves it for Hughes. Top of the key, triple, no good. Neal tried to run it down but couldn't get there. So it'll be Raceland ball going the other way. Raceland starting to
chip away.
Put a little form together on the offensive end, I would say.
Yeah, I think that's 3 of their last 4 they've made.
Evans. We'll give it up to Arnett. Arnett better get across the line. Finally does. Here's Canes in the corner with a step on Neal. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound CC. Drew Smith now pushing tempo. He'll pull it back. Thought about the 3. Instead, Hezzy kicks out to Neal. His triple. Foul line extended, no good. Rebound Josiah Large. 8th grader. Tried to hit Canes' baseline, but Neal was all over that one. Here's Elijah Neal. Gets a step on Canes. Smith, wing, 3. Got it.
Finding the range.
Gruski with a triple. Ashland out to a 29-13 lead. 4:40 remaining in the first half. Welsh. Double came on the wrong side from Hughes. Welsh gets his own and gets the putback. Coach Bonner yelling at his guys to push. He doesn't want to stop. Smith trying to get around Evans. Finally gets the corner, but I thought he was fouled. It was just a block from behind by Evans, so it'll be Ashland's ball out of bounds underneath as Jacob Waller comes back on for Eli Canes. CC on another cut on an inbound play. Beats his man for the bucket.
Could have been an and one, maybe.
I've got CC with 12 now. Arnett might have got away with a travel at the top. Here's Large. Shot over Strader. Finds the bottom.
Nice move.
Really good looking move from the 8th grader. Neal.
My goodness, got fouled twice.
Neal through the contact from Welsh. Welsh, to his credit, straight up. The principle of verticality gets that airspace above his shoulders, and Neal created the contact and the finish. Waller trying to move his players around. Gets the corner on Neal. Neal with a block. They're going to call it jump ball. And with that, possession will stay with the Rams.
It's good drive and good defense, really. Just a nice basketball play. Two guys not wanting to give one up to the other.
Neal just has such quick hands defensively.
He's everywhere, it seems like.
Welsh with the shot, gets it to fall. Coach Bonner not happy with Ashland's focus defensively on that inbound play.
Well,
lead down to 14.
Almost has his average right now.
Strader 3 off the mark. Welsh rips down the board. Don't look now, but Raceland only down 14. Another turnover by Raceland. Neal looking for someone to give it up to. Instead, he's going to call his own number. Nope, leaves it for Hughes. Drops it down to Cece. Cece will step out. 3-point from the corner, no good. Evans with a rebound.
Out of sync possession there.
Yeah, really bad possession for Ashland. Arnett, nowhere to go. Waller. Welsh inside, great position on Cece. It's a 12-point game. Raceland finally recognizing that mismatch they have inside with Welsh.
Raceland started 1 of 12, and they are 7 of 11 since that.
And you can see why. That help defense needs to get there. Welsh wanted him to kick it to Large in the corner for the post feed, but instead they're going to go opposite side to Evans, and he'll pull from 3. Misses everything. We're going the other way. Not sure why you go away from your big guy there, as he's been dominating inside, but they did. And we're going to take a Restoration RX media break. We'll be right back after this on MyTown TV.
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX. Water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX at 606-694-6946. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here, and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Ashland with a 33-21 lead, 1:46 left in the half. Mike, what did Coach Bonner have to say?
Yeah, Coach Bonner was talking mainly offensively here, said, look, we've got to get the ball moving. We've had 5 straight empty possessions, and make sure you move the basketball. You've taken too quick of shots against a sagging defense like Raceland. They're wanting them to take those shots. Make sure and share the basketball and get that defense moving to get better shots.
Neal out to Hughes. Here's CC up top. Yeah, if you look at right now, Raceland's really just able to stand and absorb. Ashland's not doing a very good job of moving the defenders like they were early in the game. 5
straight empty possessions is quite the anomaly for us, but glad it just ended.
CC with a 12-footer, knocks it down. Ashland's lead back out to 14 with 1:10 to play in the first half. Waller. Here's Welsh on the elbow. Nowhere to go. Leaves it back for Waller. He'll take the 3. No good. Rebound, Drew Smith. Drew, it was back tapped, but too much contact that time, I believe, from Canes. Check that. That'll be Arnett.
Raceland staying in it, and Arnett hasn't scored.
No, he hasn't.
No.
You know, and Raceland, they proved it last night. They were a tough, Saturday night against Morgan. They're a tough team, a tough out. They're not going to give up. Don't expect them to go away if you get a lead. They're going to keep fighting. Hughes from 17. Here's Arnett now. Arnett trying to get around Smith, nowhere to go. Post feed into Welsh, and Neal got there, but got there a step too late and committed the foul. That'll be his second foul. And with 24 seconds left, we'll see if Coach Bonner's just going to stick with his point guard.
Nope.
So Conway will come on for Neal for the final 24 seconds. Welsh with a straight basket cut. Tapped away by Strader. Conway's got to do a better job of cutting off his break down to the lane. You know he's going to try to get to a block one way or another. You know a screen is coming. There it is, back screen, picked up by CC. Here's Canes now with 22 seconds. Waller, his elbow jumper off the mark, and a foul on this end will go against, was that Strader or Hughes? It's Strader. That's his second foul. The fourth team foul against Ashland, so Raceland not shooting on this one. Welsh just posting up in the middle of the paint, taken away by Conway. Conway with a breakaway.
My man.
Yeah. I want to know why he didn't throw it down, Matt.
I don't know. Maybe next time.
Arnett, his
fouled.
Three.
Yep, he did. He did, Drew. Love you, but you did. I heard the smack.
So that'll put Arnett on the line to shoot three with 2.8 seconds left. Coach Bonner does not agree with your assessment, Matt. I'm going to tell him.
Well, don't get me in the doghouse for a big day tomorrow.
79.5% is Arnett from the free throw line on the season. He steps up and drills the first one. Arnett's second, also pure. That'll give Elijah Neal a chance to check back in with 2.8 seconds left.
You know, 2 big points from Conway now that Raceland might turn that into 3. It's not an inconsequential bucket.
Arnett rattles that one home, and that'll give Eli Evans a chance to check in with Arnett on 2 fouls. And Bonner going deep into his playbook here. The quarterback overshot his target, CC. Welsh's desperation heave well short, and that will do it for the first half. It's Ashland 37, Raceland 24. Our Mike Miller is going to catch up with Coach Ryan Bonner. Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm here with Coach Bonner. Coach, really good in that first quarter. Seemed your offense got a little lull there in the second quarter, was kind of out of sorts. You're still up 13. What's your message to your team?
Just offensively, just get the ball to the second and third side. Don't settle for one-sided shots. That's what they want us to do. That's what any defense wants, is a one-sided three or a pull-up. So we just got to get some ball reversals on offense, and our guys know and understand that we're at our best offensively when we're getting the ball from side to side, and then continue to play with pressure defense.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Guys, back to you.
Mike, thank you. We'll be right back with the halftime stats after this on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show on MyTown TV.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
You know, I want everybody to walk into Dutch Miller Key with as much confidence as I've got going down this hill.
I'm not sure a first-timer should be picking up this much speed.
88 miles an hour?
He's looking a little wobbly.
Ooh. Huh, it's still pretty good. For a limited time, check out 0% APR for 48 months on select new Tellurites, Sorrentos, and Sportages, and be sure to ask about 90-day deferred payments.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6?
Pick 6.
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clark's number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him. You can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return. Refresh. Fuel. Clarks.
Ashland deserves leadership that is steady and strategic with a bold vision for the future. That's exactly how I lead. Forward with smart growth. Forward with responsible budgeting. Forward with safe neighborhoods and strong infrastructure. Forward with the opportunity for the next generation. I'm Amanda Clark, and I'm asking for your vote for the Ashland City Commission on May 19th.
Did you know that teens can have their own debit cards at the Citizens Bank? Teach them independence while you stay in control. Ask about teen debit cards today. The Citizens Bank, committed to our community since 1928.
The Ashland Area YMCA is where families and friends come to stay active and have fun. We offer a wide range of activities and classes, a safe and welcoming environment for kids. We also provide tutoring for middle and high school students. Follow us on social media at the Ashland Area YMCA.
And at the half, it's the Ashland Tomcats 37, Raceland 24. Welcome to the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show as we'll run through some highlights, some replays during the break. But first, let's go over our stats for the first half for the Raceland Rams. Leading the way for the Rams was Charles Welsh in the middle. 12 points, 5 rebounds, but more importantly, he drew 5 fouls in the first half against Ashland. Ashland's got to figure out a better way to defend the big fella inside. Behind him, it was Jacob Waller with 5 points and 3 rebounds on 2 assists and 2 turnovers. Then it was Jonah Arnett with 3 free throws at the end. He had 3 points total in the first half, and then Eli Evans and Josiah Large with 2 apiece. For the Ashland Tomcats, they were led by Caleb Clark with 14 points and 4 rebounds. Behind him, it was Drew Smith with 8 points on 2 of 7 from behind the three-point line. Jalen Strader, 6 points, 2 of 3 from 3. Elijah Owens, who you almost forgot played the first half because he picked up his second foul so quickly, he had 3 points, and Caleb Conway with 2 points, and I leave Elijah Neal for last. He had 4 points, but more importantly, 5 assists and 5 steals in the first half. So once again, he really is the straw that stirs the drink, as they say, for the Ashland Tomcats. And lots of coachable moments in the first half for Coach Bonner, and I'm sure he's going over those right now in the locker room, Matt.
Yeah, it's a classic case of, I think, you're looking ahead to tomorrow, I think. I think the Tomcats felt like they were favored and, could probably win this one. And they watched the game early. They know that Boyd wins. And you, me, and everybody in here since the last time we were here has been thinking about tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So the Tomcats have to come out and take care of business. But you got to clean it up because that pressure is going to mount tomorrow. And you've got to be able to play your best game leading into that game. And I think the first half, we're kind of just going through the motions a little bit. If we can make it 3, great. If we can get to the rim, great. If not, we'll probably win anyway, so it's not the attitude you want.
It's the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. We'll be right back after this.
First National Bank is proud to support the 16th Regional Tournament. Just like these athletes, we're committed to dedication and teamwork, on and off the court. From banking to big dreams, we're here for you. First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your home protects your family. We protect your home. Restoration RX tackles water damage, mold, fire, and more. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX 606-694-6946. Peace of mind starts here.
I'm David Salisbury, your current District 1 County Commissioner, and I ask for your support in the May 19th primary. Our physical court is driven economic growth through tourism, bringing new opportunities and investment to our community. From the new racetrack to our new 100,000 square foot sports complex, not to mention hosting 2 of the top 5 concerts in Kentucky, Rock the Country and Healing Appalachia. I am your 24/7 commissioner working for you every day. Humbly, I ask for your vote on the May 19th primary. Proven results, steady leadership, and continued success.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life.
all with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. It's Ashland 37, Raceland 24. And if Ashland can hang on, they'll have another date, the fourth time of the season with Boyd County, as Boyd County pulled away late from the Russell Red Devils to secure their spot in the championship game at the 16th region. But Ashland has a little work to do here against Raceland, a team that just won't seem to go away, as they proved in the second quarter. It is 37-24 Ashland. We'll be right back after this to restart the second half on MyTown TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
I'm Jamie Reese, your Boyd County Sheriff, and on May the 19th, I respectfully ask for your vote because protecting your families is not political, it's personal.
Pick six for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick six, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick six meal for two for $19.99.
Hi, I am DJ Reimer, a candidate to serve you on the Ashland City Commission. I believe in teamwork, dedication, and making our community stronger. Together, we can tackle the challenges Ashland faces and create opportunities for all of our residents. Let's work together to keep Ashland moving forward. And on November 5th, vote DJ Reimer.
Bong, bing, boom, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong, bingly, bongly, bing. Brilliant. Bong, bing, boom, bing, bong, bing. Bing bong, bingly bongly bing.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
And we're back to start the second half here from LST. It is Ashland 37, Raceland 24. Ashland, who got out to a hot start in the first quarter, cooled off a bit in the second. And Raceland sort of found the keys to unlock Ashland's defense, and those keys came in the form of Charles Welsh, who ended up the first half with 12 points, and Ashland really struggled to try to stop him inside. And we'll see if they can figure that one out here in the second half. Owens, three ball, corner pocket, why not? AO with a triple.
Keep feeding him.
He almost forgot he was on the team. He missed so much time in the first half.
Makes his presence known immediately.
Waller, three, no good. Rebound controlled by AO. He's going to push up to Smith. Smith leaving it for Clark. Clark with a step on Waller. Waller tapped it away. It'll stay with Ashland. I'm not sure Waller got his hands on that or if CC just lost it. But
yeah, I didn't think he got his hands on it either.
Here's Neal. Flare screen for Smith. He'll step back, three-point line off the mark. Here's Clark. Owens with a mismatch with Welsh. Finger roll, misses the shot. Rebound controlled by Canes. Now Raceland will take it the other way, trailing 40-24. Eli Canes. Waller gets a corner on Owens, blocked.
Justin Hughes.
Yeah, I think that was just trying to see how far that block went. I think
it's still rolling.
I think Waller had to maybe go across US 60 to find that one. So Waller will inbound for a dive play for Welsh here. Now they're going to go opposite for Canes. Here's Waller, tapped away by Clark. Canes all alone, 3 in front of their own bench and buries it. Eli Canes, a 41% three-point shooter on the season, cuts the lead to 13, but Clark's going to answer back with the triple.
Tomcats hit a couple. Nice.
47% from 3 on the season is Caleb Clark. That one tapped away by Ashland off the leg of Owens. It'll stay with the Rams.
You know, Chris, what would be an interesting stat if we could find out for tomorrow, what Caleb Clark shoots from 3 in this building.
Well, he was 5 of 5 last year against Boyd County in the championship, and he didn't shoot a lot of threes before that.
No.
Arnett trying to get the corner on Smith. Smith squares him up. Now it's Evans. Baseline drive and stepped on the baseline, so it'll be Ashland's ball after the turnover. And that is the 10th turnover of the game on the Raceland Rams. Here's Neal across the timeline. Clark off the screen from Neal. He'll spin back, had it taken away by Evans. Evans now using his pace to get ahead of the pack. His layup, no good. Saved by Canes all the way out, but picked up by Clark. Clark with the pass to Owens. Owens, 3-ball, corner pocket, no good. Evans with the rebound. Now it's Arnett. Arnett kicks to Canes. Another triple for Canes. Nobody blocks him out. Canes with his own rebound and putback. 5 in a row for Eli Canes, the Raceland senior. Smith all alone, 3-ball, no good. Canes with the board. 43-29, Tomcats. Arnett lost it, picked up by Hughes, and then Arnett commits the foul on Hughes. As Jalen Strader will come back in, this time for Drew Smith. .5:17 left in the third. Ashland by 14. Strader cuts through to the near corner, trying to leave room for Hughes. Now it's Strader. Back to Hughes. Hughes wants to go on Canes. Hughes shot up and in.
I think that's there a lot more than Justin thinks it is.
I believe you're right. That pass from Waller overthrown, but Welsh able to run it down. He'll take the 3 in the corner, no good. Caleb Clark with a rebound. Up to Hughes. Hughes in transition, leaves it for Strader. Strader lays it up and in on the right side.
8 points from the freshman tonight.
Ashland starting to roll now. Their lead up to 18, but Welsh with the easy bucket on the other end. I won't say he beat anyone down the floor. He just never left.
That's true. Whoa, he walked.
Owens with the finger roll off the mark.
Misses a lot of those at the rim.
Here's Waller. He'll settle. Waller's 3. Buries it right in front of the Raceland bench, and Coach Joe Bryan wants a timeout. It will be a full, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the 16th Region Semifinals here on MyTown TV. We'll be right back.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Mike Miller was peeking into the Raceland huddle. Mike, what did Coach Bryan have to say?
His message was keep attacking. This Ashland defense, they've done a nice job here recently. He called a timeout because he said he felt like his team was gassed just a little bit, give them a little bit of rest. He said, look, I've got 3 more timeouts. I'll take them all if we need to. Just keep attacking and cut back into this lead. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Mike. And it seems like every time Ashland, Matt, gets a little momentum, it's Raceland who counterpunches right back.
Yeah, we haven't been able to get like bucket, stop. It's Raceland always keeping you just uncomfortable enough.
Mm-hmm. Josiah Large at the table for the Rams. Neal hammered on his way through, no foul call, and Welsh with a block on CeCe, and now it's Eli Evans going the other way. Corner three from Waller, no good. Welsh with a board and put back, and the lead is 11. Raceland within striking distance, 3:30 remaining in the third quarter. Hughes in the corner, all alone, 3-ball, got it. Justin Hughes with a triple. Hughes on the season, a 37% three-point shooter. Buried that one.
If they're going to leave you open, make them pay.
Waller. Charles Welsh with post position inside. CeCe trying to fight around the top and does. Gets the takeaway on the Canes errant pass. Now it's Neal. Neal spins into the teeth of the defense, gets the shot up and in. Elijah Neal with the tough finish.
Such great pace.
Mm-hmm. Here's Arnett. Ashland with a 16-point lead. Waller on the wing, back to Arnett. Thought about it, takes the shot, and got it. That's only a 2. Arnett had his foot on the line. So it's 52-38 Ashland. Large still at the table. We'll check in at the next opportunity, which will also be a Restoration RX media timeout. Here's Neal. Left it for CeCe. Beautiful look and finish. Neal to Clark.
Had the slightest little window to get that in there. What a play.
Taken away by Owens. Ashland on the move. Ashland up and in. AO. And now Raceland trying to hit back quickly. Here's Waller. Step back. 3. No good. Rebound Canes. Misses the shot. CeCe with a board. Long outlet pass by CeCe. And AO came down on the sideline. So with 91 seconds left in the third quarter, we'll finally get to our Restoration RX media timeout. It's 56-38 Ashland. We'll be right back on MyTown TV.
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX. Water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX at 606-694-6946. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Mike Miller was listening in to the Ashland huddle. Mike, what did Coach Bonner and his staff have to say?
Yeah, Coach Bonner's pleased with the effort right now. He wants to continue to stay aggressive and said, guys, keep the foot on the gas pedal and let's try to find the knockout punch and eventually put Raceland away. But these Rams are not going to quit coming down the stretch.
Thank you, Mike. We appreciate it. I'm thinking, I don't think Ashland has shot a free throw tonight.
No.
They have not.
Nope.
Here's Large up front. Strader left him just long enough. Large launches. Rebound Canes. Can't get it to fall. Ball still loose. And Canes tried to run it down. Instead, it will be Ashland's ball going the other way. Ashland splits so far tonight. Respectable, 54% from the field, 36% from 3. And I can say they haven't missed a free throw all night.
True. Not as long as we get some free throws tomorrow.
Owens through Welsh.
Man.
Strong take from AO, the freshman, through the contact. Ashland with a 20-point lead, Matt.
Feeling good now. Feeling good.
Arnett kicks it to Evans in the corner, trying to get baseline, but Neal cut him off.
Oh.
Welsh and Cece going at it on the low block. Welsh will spin back over his right shoulder, check that left shoulder, and get the shot to fall. Strader all the way, finger roll, missed the shot. Cece with the board, up and in. 60-40 Ashland, Large pushing up quickly in transition. 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Here's Canes. Evans in the corner. 15 seconds. Here's Large. Josiah Large, the 8th grader. Tried to give it up to Welsh. Taken away by Ashland. Here's Cece up to Strader. Strader left it for Cece. Finger roll no good. And Ashland can't convert on the final opportunity of the quarter, but they will take a 20-point lead into the fourth quarter. It's Ashland 60, Raceland 40. We'll be right back after this on MyTown TV.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
The Ashland area YMCA is where families and friends come to stay active and have fun. We offer a wide range of activities and classes, a safe and welcoming environment for kids. We also provide tutoring for middle and high school students. Follow us on social media at the Ashland area YMCA.
You know, I want everybody to walk into Dutch Miller Key with as much confidence as I've got going down this hill.
I'm not sure a first-timer should be picking up this much speed.
88 miles an hour?
He's looking a little wobbly.
It's still pretty good. For a limited time, check out 0% APR for 48 months on select new Tellurites, Sorrentos, and Sportages, and be sure to ask about 90-day deferred payments.
We're back to start the final 8 minutes. Mike Miller, you were listening to Coach Joe Bryan. What did he have to say during the break?
Yeah, just an encouraging timeout for his guys. Tell them to keep fighting. He said off of this set here coming on this half-court possession, looking for a backdoor cut to get an easy bucket. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Mickey. Here we go. Here is Waller.
Conway back in.
He is battling with Welsh inside. Large trying to find room around Owens. That's a tough path to take. Owens just so strong, and that time squared up Large, but Large just hit the shot over top of him. That 8th grader plays with a lot of confidence, Matt.
Yeah, he comes from a good lineage, and he wasn't going to give that one up, and he wanted the bucket and got it.
Here's Owens. Smith. Hughes, 3-ball, corner pocket, got it. Justin Hughes with a triple.
He shoots well from that corner.
For Hughes, that's his second 3 of the game. 2 of 4 now from behind the line. Waller had it taken away by Neal. Ball still loose. Neal picks it up. Neal behind his back, around Arnett and Waller, and gets the finish.
Forget it. Too good.
I don't know what you do with that, Matt.
You just be glad he's wearing maroon.
Here's Arnett now on the wing. Skip pass to Waller. Large in the corner. They're going to get AO with a foul.
He was holding his hands up too straight.
So that'll be the third on Owens. With a 65-42 lead, and Owens missing most of the first half. I think Coach Bonner's just going to let him play it out. Large had it taken away by Owens. Flipped on to Neal. Neal on the step through and gets the finish. Well, he just slammed on the brakes. Again. Here's Waller now. I like this matchup inside. AO on Welsh, although it's an advantage for Raceland.
Man, they're going at it too, boy.
AO is probably going to pick up his 4th here.
Yep.
Waller, no good. Arnett with a rebound, tried to shuffle onto Waller. Ashland instead takes it away. They're going off to the races.
Oh, God.
Neal can't get the shot to fall, but Drewski right there with the finish. 69-42 Tomcats. Here's Large, the triple. No good. Hughes with the board. Don't blame him. He was wide open. Smith had that one stripped by Arnett. It will stay with Ashland. And now CC and Strader back on. Hughes and Neal will come off, and that might be it for Neal tonight with a 69-42 lead.
You know, you think you see an Owens battle down there a little bit. Maybe he comes an option to guard Rimmer tomorrow night because, you know, you probably want CC in the game a little more than Elijah at this point. So
look at that move from Drew Smith. Looked like a fullback breaking through the line of scrimmage.
I wish my ankles felt that good.
That's a good point. His bad ankle feels better than mine on my best day.
100%.
Kane's trying to bully his way to the rim. Instead, shuffles it off. The shot up, no good. That was number 25, Brody Bradshaw, who took the shot. Arnett with a scoop shot underneath gets it to fall. Owens. Conway thought about it. Instead, kicks it back over to Strader. One more to Smith. That was Drew Smith. His was completely obstructed by the official. I couldn't see who it was, but Smith with the triple. Ashland now shooting 42% from behind the three-point line on the night. Nice move by the 8th grader Large for the finish. I'm really impressed with that kid, man.
Yeah, you know, it's like Welsh and Large. Just give it to those two and see what they can do for you. Walk.
I don't even know if that's a walk anymore, man.
You know, it's like you see all those clips of LeBron taking 7 steps and it's not a walk, and then Drew does that and it is a walk, so who knows.
This will be a 30, and it will allow Ashland to make some substitutions. It looks like the freshman Jamari Stokes will come on, number 33, who got in early last night for Ashland, did some good things, had 4 points. Jamari is a phenomenal athlete, and he is getting better and better each time he steps on the floor. Still not quite the finished product,
no,
but you can see when you watch him move that there will be a point in time where he will be critical to this team down the road.
I mean, if he continues to develop and works on his hands and everything, he could be like a backboard shatterer in a few years. Is how powerful we watch him and dunk in warm-ups from a kid who doesn't even know how to play basketball yet.
That's right. You have Drew Smith, CC, Strader, the other CC, Caleb Conway, and Jamari Stokes on the floor for Ashland.
You know, I do have a thought about tomorrow. Is it better to win your first 2 rounds by 30 or have to battle like Boyd did into the last 2 or 3 minutes? Or does it not really even matter?
I don't think it matters too much with these kids. They're young. They don't really get fatigued.
Right.
For us, it would be better to win by 30 and go sit down in the third quarter.
Yes.
Strader now directing traffic. Gets a step on Evans. Kicks to CC Conway in the corner. The dump down, Jamari wasn't ready for it. Now we're going the other way. That one picked up by Bradshaw. Shuffles on to Evans, and Ashland now on the move the other way. Smith with a finger roll, gets the finish.
Get him out.
It's like Ryan Brogdon will get up and sub in for Drew Smith. Large with another triple.
Lefty.
Jamari Stokes lost the handle on the drive. Picked up by Arnett. Arnett with a step on Strader. The shot won't count because Strader got him before he elevated. And Drew Smith, I think, will come off now. Ryan Brogdon will come on with 3:13 remaining.
17 for Smith in his first game back. Good to see him able to get out there and compete. Didn't seem to show any signs of having an injured ankle.
So Ashland, with the exception of Caleb Clark, running deep into their bench here with 3:13 remaining. Raceland still sticking with the exception of Bradshaw, who came on late. They're key contributors on the floor. So that foul against Stokes. Canes with a 3, no good. Rebound CC. He'll bring it up himself. Conway 2-foot jump stop. Had a shot blocked. Here's Strader, 3-ball up top, no good. Canes with a rebound over to Large. AO will check back in for Ashland at the next chance. That time, Large maybe a little quick on the trigger.
High arching shot, too, man. It almost touches the big fans up there.
Restoration RX Media Timeout. We'll be back right after this on MyTown TV.
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX Water, Fire, Mold, Sewage Cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX at 606-694-6946. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Strader kicks to the corner. Conway with a triple in front of the Ashland bench. Makes it 79-51 Tomcats. Ashland rolling into the 16th Region Championship.
Now shooting 42% from three.
Bradshaw tried to hit Evans cutting on the baseline, but that one too hot to handle, so he'll come off.
And 57% from the field tonight.
Very impressive, this Ashland team, the way they played so far in this tournament.
19 assists on 34 made field goals.
So Brody Bradshaw, the senior, will come off along with senior Eli Caines and senior Charles Welsh. Seeing those guys for the last time.
In his last game, man, Welsh was one of the better players on the floor.
He sure was. Here's Stokes. He'll power it up, misses the shot. Rebound controlled by Gage Douglas. Here's Jackson Waller with a finger roll, gets it to fall. Also on for Ashland, Braylon Wilson, number 23.
Braylon's a good shooter. I'm telling y'all, here in a couple of years, he's going to be a very important piece to this program.
Brogdon leaves it for Wilson. Strader nearly tackled up top by Eli Evans, but instead gets the finger roll on the lay-in, and Ashland's going to call a timeout just to run some subs in, so it'll be Avian Lee, Dawson Morris, and Chandler Kaiser on for Ashland. So Ashland now has ran their entire bench.
Strader with 10 tonight, a career high, I would imagine.
Brantley DeWeese also on for Raceland. Shot no good. Rebound Kaiser. Going to bring it up himself. Leaves it for Lee. Lee has a step to the rim.
Get in there.
Can't get the shot to fall. Kaiser with a putback. Chandler Kaiser with his first bucket. And it's celebration time on the Ashland bench as they know they have punched their ticket to go to the championship.
It's always great to see those kids that don't get a ton of varsity minutes to come in and get a bucket in the regional tournament.
So the story on this one, the Ashland Tomcats going back to the 16th Region Championship. They've won 7 straight. They're tied with 2 other schools in the state of Kentucky for the most region titles in a row at 7. If they could pull off the win tomorrow, it would put them at 8, which would put them alone on top of the pack for the most regional titles in the history of KHSAA. But to do that, they're going to have to go through the Boyd County Lions, who had a tough out tonight as they put Russell away late, but really good Russell team. So tomorrow, if you can, get your butts to the LST and watch some quality 16th region basketball as the Ashland Tomcats and the Boyd County Lions will face off once more for the 16th region crown and a trip to Lexington for the KHSAA Sweet 16. And Mike Miller is going to catch up with our My Town player of the game. And we haven't discussed it, so Matt, it's going to be a surprise to us too who Mike decides to pick.
Yeah, you have several choices.
It's
here.
me.
This could be anybody with Mike. You don't know. He's a wild card.
I would choose Jalen Strader, maybe. That's just me.
Strader played a great game, but well, let's see who he chooses. It's kind of fun watching him walk out there.
Yeah. Looking at him.
I'm glad I can be in entertainment.
CC, there you go.
Hey, I'm here with Caleb Clark. Caleb, double-double tonight, 21 points, 11 rebounds. You had to get this one tonight before you get to the final. How did you guys do it tonight? Pretty dominant performance.
You know, I thought we just stayed poised. We stayed together as a team. As our coach emphasized in the locker room before the game, he told us just to stay together, play hard, and control the controllables.
So this has become an old hat for you and the rest of the team back to the region final. Your first thoughts tomorrow night against Boyd County?
You know, they're a tough team, obviously. I mean, they wouldn't be a tough team, and they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them being tough and being really, really good. So I think if we just play hard, we can make something happen.
All right, good luck. Thanks. Guys, back to you.
Mike, thank you. And we will go out and come back to go to stats for tonight's semifinal game between Ashland and Raceland right after this on the Restoration RX postgame show on MyTown TV.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
When you're ready for your next chapter, Jamie Lynn Barker at Century 21 makes it simple. Personalized service for buying or selling. Guided every step of the way. Call 606-831-5227.
Okay, Ashland, it's time to relax.
Mom, what's for dinner?
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX. Water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX at 606-694-6946. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
Did you know that teens can have their own debit cards at the Citizens Bank? Teach them independence while you stay in control. Ask about teen debit cards today. The Citizens Bank, committed to our community since 1928.
So Ashland moves on to play in the 16th Region Championship once more. This time it'll be against the familiar foe, Boyd County, who they played 3 times already this season. Ashland holds that series advantage 2-1, although Boyd County won the last one in the district championship at Boyd County just last week. Let's go down your scores in this one for Raceland. They shot 37% from the floor for the game, 16% from three, 89% from the free throw line. They were led on the night by Charles Welsh with 18 points and 7 rebounds. And he ended up drawing 6 fouls total in the game. He drew 5 fouls in the first half, so Ashland figured something out in the second half, how to defend the post a little bit better, and did a much better job with Welsh. And then it was Josiah Large and Jonah Arnett with 9 apiece, and Jacob Waller with 8, Eli Caines with 5, Jackson Waller with 4, and Eli Evans with 2. And for Ashland, they shot 57% from the floor, 42% from the three-point line. Did not shoot a free throw all night long. The Tomcats didn't. As much as they went to the hole, they did not shoot a free throw all night long. But it was CC, Caleb Clark, that led the way with 21 and 11. Behind him, it was a threesome of Tomcats that had 10. Jalen Strader chipped in 10, along with Elijah Owens and Elijah Neal. Neal also ended 7 assists and 6 steals. Justin Hughes had 8 points and 6 assists, went 2 for 4 from behind the three-point line. And Drew Smith had, Drew Smith, 17 on the night. It took him a little while to get started. Ended up shooting 50% from the floor, 30% from three. So he was able to shake the rust off, let's say, and put it together to end this game on a high note. And that sets up, Matt, I'll just ask you real quickly, tomorrow, Ashland, Boyd County again. Your thoughts as these two familiar teams face off?
You know, anybody who's paid attention to 16th region basketball over the last several years knows what this game means. And I think we all knew at the beginning of the year this was probably what it was going to come down to, and it has. And I'll just say this. There's a lot, I think, that you can take from the last 4 matchups in this building and who plays well in this game, in this building here, who shoots well here, who can handle the pressure. Is the pressure of 8 straight greater than the pressure of 4 straight losses?
Right.
What's greater? Who can handle it? And, you know, you've got some, Woods has not played in this game. Payne has not played in this game. Rimmer has not played in this game. Is that a positive or is that a negative?
That could very well be a positive.
It could very well be a positive.
No baggage.
They don't have the baggage.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm nervous already. My legs are bouncing all over the place, and so I'm excited for it. And we'll have a front row seat, and we want all you guys to either come or tune in, and hopefully there's a party on Blazer Boulevard.
Well, thank you all for tuning in tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. Listen, if you can make it to Moorhead tomorrow, 7 o'clock, please. You won't offend us.
No, heck no.
Come on down and let's all sit here together and watch this game play out in real time. But if you can't make it for whatever reason, we'll be back on the air tomorrow at about 6:45 with pregame, 7 o'clock for tip-off right here on MyTown TV. For my production crew upstairs, Andy, Jeremy, Brian, Jeff. For my broadcast partner tonight, Matt Anderson. For our sideline reporter, Mike Miller. And for Brian Hall, who brought the first game to you on Play-by-Play, I'm Chris Pullum. Until tomorrow, good night, everybody.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Your home protects your family. We protect your home. Restoration RX tackles water damage, mold, fire, and more. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX 606-694-6946. Peace of mind starts here.